Hi, today is a revenge. This is a query I made back in Create 0.4. It was a good project, it was working, and 0.5 came out some days later and I just left it here. So today I have a new thing for you. So here is the new monster. Let me show you its features. So first let's talk about the controls of this machine. You have a nice control panel with a lot of buttons, and you also have this thing, the linked controller. With that you can move it around pretty easily, just goes one step forward and grabs the back, and yeah, it moved one chunk approximately. You can also turn it. It's super fast. Yeah. With that you can move pretty much anywhere you want. So that's pretty nice already. And you also have a lot of other buttons for everything else. You can move automatically forward. That means it will just keep going after one step. So yeah, it's going at max speed. So that's pretty nice. And here you can see that it's actually drilling. So yeah, you can handle any terrain with it. So yeah, pretty good. We can just ask it to drill downward. And you can see the platform going down, go out. Yep. And it's drilling down. Pretty nice. Okay, let's bring it up. And you can see that now it's actually processing the items. So right now I'm not keeping anything from this, like stone and sand are not useful. But you can, if you want, you can set up any filters that you want. Yep. And let's launch it for the real stuff. So when I press the auto query button, it will actually drill downward, move forward and drill downward again, and just does that for as long as you want. So let's start it. Wait a minute, you may have been surprised to hear my voice. Well, I'm trying new stuff. I want to change this channel for the best, and I want to be able to play with other content creators, so being able to talk should help a lot. Yeah, so the plan is to now make like simple videos with less editing, less subtitles, because reading isn't really fun. And maybe work with other people, that would be nice. So tell me in the comment if you actually like it, because well, I'm French, so I have a strong French accent, and yeah, it's not great. I hope it's fine. And here is the result. As you can see, it got flooded pretty early, but it's not actually a problem. It won't stop for water or lava. It's just ugly. Too bad. Okay, so let's talk about the item processing. As you can see, everything just comes up with this vault and gets processed. Anything that can be compacted and that we care about, we just compact it and put it in this vault. This vault can be checked on by linking this like screen, this, and we select this, right? And now we can see what we have inside. So yeah, we are talking in blocks. So blocks of raw copper, we just always get a ton of them. It's quite a lot. And yeah, you can see everything, it's the right size, pretty nice. Anything else that you actually want, you can just put a filter and grab some of it into chest slice. Yeah. So for example, here we have all the create type of rocks. We have some deep slate, it always get full in no time, and here we have obsidian that never actually fills up. Yeah, it's not the best way to get obsidian, but if you find lava, you will get some. Alright. Now let's try something that could be a disaster. I made a backup of the world, so it shouldn't be a problem, but yeah, let's try to just move it as... Yeah, it works, it works. Okay, let's get some space, right? And well, it's in one item now. It's a pretty bad item because of the amount of data that is in it, but you can move it around, and yeah, let's try to find some cave, a big cave to just spawn it underground, because I have something else to show you. And we won't find a cave, but I have so many holes in this place that should be enough. Yeah, it's a pretty messed up world. If you don't want to have holes, that's where this thing comes to be useful. Let's get a little block, fine, and let's try to place it and hope it doesn't break. Let's activate it first, just to be sure. Yeah, that looks right to me. And here we go. Well, that looks pretty fine to me. Let's remove everything. And I think it worked. Let's start it. There's nothing to dig here, but it's fine. Just goes down, goes back up, and goes forward. Yeah, that's nice. So as you can see, you can run it anywhere underground, and that's actually super useful because you don't have to ruin the old world, you can just ruin the underground. That's actually better. So yeah, let's wait for it to finish. No creeper. And that works perfectly. Nice. So let's talk about one more thing about the controls. Here we have buttons. If you get some water on them, they just go everywhere, and that's not useful. But you can replace them by placards. I think it's how you say it. In French, placard doesn't look like that, but okay. And let's just place one everywhere, same orientation, that should be nice. Okay, and now we just get a random item that we know we will always add on us. Okay, like redstone. And now they can be used like regular buttons if you have the same item in hand. So yeah, it just comes back up, right? See, you can see the a quarry done here. So right now we are drilling. Let's get into spectator. Actually, let's demonstrate the placard. Yeah, you can just click on stop, and when it comes up, it won't go forward again. So I was gonna show you the bug that is the reason that I want to run it in this version, 0.5D, but actually since I'm in the right version that doesn't have the bug, I can show you the bug. That's pretty stupid. Okay, let's change version. Alright, so this is a bit of a bug report. If you have a filter on a funnel and you just break the belt, it doesn't stay on. If you put a belt, it doesn't stay on. If you put a depot, it doesn't stay on. So yeah, anything that updates the funnel doesn't keep the filter in it, and if you have an item as a filter, it just vanishes. So that's not great. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, so that's why I don't use this version. I can't really find any other way to compensate for this bug, so yeah, I'm not in the latest 0.5i, and if it ever gets fixed, I will tell you in the comments. So we are back in 0.5d, and here the bug is just not here. It works. Amazing. So yeah, it was an issue because moving the funnel actually just updates it like this, and it had the same issue. So that way, in this version, it's all good for us. Well, I made a pretty big hole. It is big! So yeah, you can just do stuff like this just by doing zigzags all over the place. And yeah, you still have to remember to stop it at the right place before you go out of where you want to be. But yeah, it's pretty easy since it's not too fast and you can stop it at any point. As long as this part is not moving, you can just press the stop button and it stops. So that's nice. And yeah, you just launch it, do a line and make a U-turn and launch it again. It's pretty easy to use, pretty user friendly. There is still one thing though, you have to get rid of the liquids yourself. It doesn't actually remove them. It would make the machine a lot slower, so that's not ideal. That's why I didn't really add this functionality. So now let's actually spawn it with a schematic. I won't do it with the cannon, but that shouldn't be too different. Okay, so here is the schematic. You can just move it around by pressing Ctrl and scrolling. Let's place it a bit higher. Yeah, it's better. And let's validate. Boom. So when you print it, you have 3 windmills to activate. They are pretty easy to find. They are on the sides, and let's just break the casing here. They are both on the sides, and there's one in the middle here. On the linked controller, you have 3 options. You can go left, right, forward. Everything else is actually on board, so you will have to go in your seat and actually press the button. A big thanks to my Patreon for sticking with me when I don't upload anything for 2 months. That's really nice of you.